Hey everybody, Doug Rucker here, pressurecleaningschool.com. Just wanted to let everybody know, actually I had a couple of questions about how to install a bypass downstream injector. I often teach 80% of what we do, we downstream, and we use these bypass downstream injectors. You can get them at DougRuckerStore.com. But basically, anywhere after the pump that you can break your line, your pressure line. So after the pump, after the unloader, I've got mine installed right here by the hose reel. Some guys will install it up here at the hose reel. Bend that up just a little bit so you can see it. Some guys install it right here. Some guys will even use a little whip line coming down off of the hose reel and put it in there. Doesn't really matter as long as it's after the pump, after the unloader, whatever. Anywhere you can install it very simply. You know, I've just got the quick connect fittings that I can take this and put it in. On these downstream injectors, remember there's an arrow right there. That's pointing the direction of the flow that the water has to be going. So always make sure that's pointed towards your gun. I have mine built where the plug points the way of the water flow, so I know my arrow has to always point towards the plug. So very simply, you're gonna set it inside between two hoses, however you want to put it, and then your little siphon tube hose is going to go into your bucket of bleach, or you can run it to your tank. I actually have a bleach tank up here, and we actually have one with a longer hose that we can run all the way over there. So basically, when this is in the down mode, or this is pointed down like this, the bypass basically is shut off, so your water is not going to go across the chemical injector. It's going to come out, it's going to go down, bypass the injector, and come up. That's what we use for when we're rinsing. So when I'm ready to soap, we come over to the truck, we turn this valve like this. Now the water is going to come across the injector, pick up the soap, your bleach mix out of your bucket or your tank, and send it on down to your hose. So that's the basics of how you set one up. Very simple. We would soap. When we're ready to rinse, come back to the truck, turn the valve, and now your water is going to bypass that injector and you'll get clear water. This is very important for when you're wanting to go from soaping a house or whatever. You've rinsed the house, now you want to clean the driveway, so you turn this down, it'll bypass it, and you don't lose that little bit of flow or that little bit of pressure that you use because you have this injector installed in the line. Anytime you have an injector installed like this, even if it's in water or bleach, you're gonna lose a little bit of pressure and a little bit of flow. Barely noticeable, but it is noticeable, and can sometimes be an issue when you're cleaning really dirty concrete or really dirty flat surfaces. So hope that helped you guys. Again, just install it anywhere after the pump and unloader. Most of ours we do right by the hose reel. Some machines we've got it actually coming right off the machine. The fitting right off the machine where you'd put your hose in, so you could actually, if your unloader is up on the pump or whatever, you could actually put it right up there at the pump wherever your little fitting is that you hook up your pressure hose. So hope that's understandable to you guys. Great thing, great tool to use. Just make sure when you're done for the day that you take this, put it into a bucket of water, put this on like this, and rinse it out thoroughly. We actually have some three-way ball valves that we use on some of our trucks and trailers where we could just turn the ball valve and automatically rinse each time we're rinsing the house. So throughout the job, the whole, the injector is getting rinsed 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times, however many times we rinse. So we have those available too. I've got other videos about that you can watch. I think it's how to maintain a downstream injector or downstream maintenance injector or whatever maintenance. So hope that helped you guys. If you have any questions, email pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Today's Friday. Have a great weekend.